Cuyahoga County Downs by gforce41. This is his entry into the CC TGCTours CC contest. We're going tournament style by the looks of it. Oh, very nice. Pool. Quite the clubhouse. Angled parking, I guess. Oh, rooftop patio there for people to watch. All right. Some kind of tent that's not sure why it's there. Driving range is over there. Tennis court. Oh, look at this. We actually have a little. We have stands for the tennis court. Tennis courts. There's 4 of them. So he's definitely put some effort into the like the non-golf stuff. Off course kind of, and then like tournament objects and jazz like that. We've got some housing over here. Okay. What's this? Is this part of the driving range? Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Let's give her a whirl. Ooh. Okay. I don't know that we need that aggressive of a hogs back there, especially when we're looking at a CC course. And that's an aggressive fall off there too. All right, well. What are we doing here? Okay. It's interesting that this isn't a bunker, and I'm not opposed to that. More of a grass bunker instead. Kind of nice. I don't mind that. Would have been easy to just slap a bunker down there, but I'm okay with it not being one. I think so, Jordy boy. Whatever they, yeah. I haven't gotten to bungalow yet, but I've played Reeves course something Kern, or I forget what it was called, and Sattler, those 2 events, and I imagine it's the same ones of bungalow. Thought I would play it on stream for fun. I kind of like it. Yeah, that's the one. I'm gonna try it. That's the one, Charlie. Hey there, Maddie. I actually like this approach a lot. I don't love the drive, but the approach is cool. Oh, I slowed the daylights out of that. Yeah, Reeb has some good courses, man. Okay. I mean, I just don't like the style of hole, that kind of dog leg where you're going over trees like that, but if you can pull it off, then it plays okay. Not sure about the fairway shape. Yeah. I just... Inverness 7? Okay. Now that you say it, I am starting to see some Inverness here. Again, the green looks pretty cool. Alright. I just need to learn how to play that. Yeah, Kukimbia Quafizzy was great. Oh, almost an island. It's got, I mean, it looks good. Has he shaved it too? Oh man, that looks like if you miss this green, you could be, or is that light rough? Might be light rough. Oh man. No. If this is a template, I don't care. I don't like it. That ball's in the middle of the green, and then all of a sudden it's rejected down into this stuff. Yeah, I do too. I just, the green, that fall off there, I'm not a fan of, Charlie. And I mean, I could be completely not understanding this place, but I'd like the look of it. That's the thing. It wasn't that short, Charlie. And you should, I mean, you can't hit it in the middle of the green. That's a new one. I mean, it wasn't a long par. Oh my god, what a bunker. Okay, I like this bunker. Hey, Lucas. What's up? Well, I'm an old geezer, so you know what's not up. Yep. You know me too well. Alright. Pretty good dog leg again here, isn't it? Hmm. Just barely make it. Okay. Because we did, now we can get there. That's too much. Oh, maybe not. I thought it was gonna have a bit more heat on it than that. So that's both par fives in the front so far have been cut the corner to try to get there in two. That's just a statement, by the way, not necessarily a judgment one way or the other. Oh, you rotten bugger. Okay. It's oops. We're not. That's a centerline hazard that really isn't. You're never going right of it. You could try to go left of it, I guess. I will. Downwind, so that helped. And then we're going uphill to this green, so you lay up short of that bunker, you hit it in the you hit it in the bunker. Let's see. From that bunker, it's 150-ish. Not the end of the world being in it, I guess. Yeah, that's probably a good way of saying it, Maddie. As I sail it over the back. Where do you mean, Lucas? Oh, this over here. I don't know. It just looks like it's some kind of gorge or something. Things are just a little too spaced out. Okay. I think there's some ideas here that are pretty good. I just don't know if they've been fully realized yet. And now that you mention it, Maddie, yeah, there is a lot of dead space. Then you give me a 230 yard, 240 yard, basically par three, par three, and you don't let me run it on. I mean, you don't need a false front here. I haven't even mentioned that. Oh, by the way, we're playing a CC contest course. Hey there, Narwhal. What's going on, buddy? I like the idea. Yeah, not too bad, buddy. Yeah, it is too much for CC. That I agree with. All right. Uh-oh. I've been slowing everything so far today. I made a point of not doing it there. Oops. Okay. I don't mind this. I'm dead and I have every reason to be. I don't know if I would say you're trying to help the player Bellevue, but I think that what you're doing is you're understanding the club they're hitting in and giving them an opportunity to hit it. And so, for example, if you were to Easy birdie. If you have like a 240-yard hole, and then the way the green is designed, you need to stop it a yard short of the hole and make it stop. Like land at a yard short of the hole and make it stop. Well, you can't do that from 240, right? So you need to give some room for the ball to roll because it's going to with the club you're hitting in. And so yeah, I don't know that you need to necessarily help the player, but you do need to give him an opportunity to play the shot. And I feel like that one wasn't so bad, but it was getting close. I don't understand why this is cut off like this. I'm just gonna hit 3 with the hell with it. I mean, this looks like the kind of course I would turn on Sunday afternoon and watch PGA Tour players play. Hey there, sire. I mean, there's some stuff about it that's pretty good. There's some cool looks to it. There's some sculpting that's pretty aggressive in places. But then you've got like this false front here. And when you combine that with how weird that fairway was, I don't know. It's not quite coming all together. It's not quite all coming together for me. How's the bowling, sire? I'll try and hit one down the alley here. Get close. That's not bad, is it? I mean, it's great for me, but 234, 215, 224. Yeah, that's 234 loses? Good God. I guess, yeah, I don't know. So for me, and this is personal opinion, when we're looking at now, everything's changed because we're on pro. But when I'm looking at CC, I'm looking for, I'm expecting a bit of room. I thought a sneeze was coming. And things are pretty narrow, and then they're pretty cut off in a lot of spots too. I mean, the course is not anywhere close to being unplayable. It's just, I mean, the first tee shot kind of set the tone for me, where I'm like, I hit it right down the middle and watched it bounce into the rough. Now, if I'm playing on a links, okay, it's kind of a links. But this looks like a North American tournament style course to me. Oh, is that his first name, sire? I'm not familiar with this guy's courses overall. Maybe I know some of them I've played, but sometimes there's so many that I play. Sometimes I forget whose was whose. Okay, cool. I mean, it's not a bad course at all. But there's so many great CC courses that a course being okay isn't good enough, unfortunately. for the contest at least. Now as far as feedback, this one's into the wind, so it's playing. This looks like a hole that was meant to be potentially gettable in 2, and we just got the wrong wind for it. Dave, what's going on, buddy? But yeah, it is. It's a lot of property he's got to deal with here, so it makes. I get why there's kind of some dead space, because it's a lot of damn property, and maybe that's why we went with tournament objects too, to try to fill some of it up. But we're on the 14th hole now, and we just had a hole that had a pretty decent stand beside it, and now this one's got nothing. Unless you want to count that thing way over there, which I kind of don't. It's close. It's just not quite there, I don't think. And I'm not sure a CC course is where you have a giant pit of death like that for a bunker. I don't know. It's tough when you're looking at having to design to a difficulty level. I think there's something here. It maybe didn't quite get there. Yeah. All right. Try and keep driver off on the fairway here. I just don't understand why this fairway's cut off. Other than to not, basically to try to make the hole play a little bit longer than it is. But then we create a green that's basically asking for maybe not a wedge exactly, but close to it. And I don't know. Just here and there, it's just a little bit off. Whoa. Whoa. I like the idea of the course. I like the environment he's gone for. That putt broke off the world. Wow. Yeah, it's weird. We're on the 16th hole now. I mean, it's looked like there's been a pretty good crowd out here, but there's nobody out here on 16, which is a bit odd. Okay, unless everybody's on the 18th. Oh, different guy? I've seen the name GeForce. I feel like I've seen it in here too, so yeah, that's interesting. Just making sure I don't miss this to the right. Thought I would try and use this slope. Hit it a bit too far. Okay, that makes sense, Charlie. Which country did he have for national treasure? I saw it was getting a little dark out last night, or outside, sorry, and I just was reminded of the hell of a storm we had here. Oh my god. Yeah, this just looks a little tricky, like, for your CC player. Kind of got a Redan shape to it. Oh, shoot. He had Russia. Okay, I'm trying to remember that one. Oh, and I'm getting... Oh, yeah. No, I don't... Yeah, okay. It's basically a 200-yard par 3 with, again, hugely deep bunker left and false front short. I'm sorry, but no. He had the Bold Russia course. Oh, I'm not remembering it. Which sucks, because I want to. Okay, now I do. Now I do. Thank you. That, yeah, now I remember it. Yeah, we still have a bit of that extremeness going on here. All right. So before I finish here, I don't want to be mean, but I think it needs to be said. I'm curious. I mean, you know what? For the designer, spend as much time as you want on a course. That's up to you. It's your course, right? It's your time. But what I would wonder is, hey there, PNB. If we took the time we spent creating all of this stuff over here, right? And all these tournament objects, and then I'm on the course, I don't even feel like I'm playing in a tournament. But take all that time there, and if I instead went and just kind of softened things up a little bit, maybe a little bit more width here and there, focused more on the golf course and making it more of a CC course rather than a, like, I just don't know that you would have deep bunkers like that. It's about the fourth time I've said this, but I don't know that you'd have deep bunkers like that in a CC event, right? And so I would probably have gone with a smaller plot, so you'd have less room to have to fill. I probably wouldn't bother with the tournament objects, and then I would focus on making a course that plays well, right? Now he's been consistent with his theme throughout. It feels like I've played the same course the whole way through, so I like that. I'm not a fan of like just cutting off fairways and then starting them again with just rough in between. It's just not a style I enjoy that much. There's something here though. I mean, there's the designer has the ability to create some good courses. It's just putting it all together, I think. And I did all that as if I was going to make the putt. That's funny. So yeah, it's close. It's just it has one too many things that just kind of pushes it away from everybody else. And again, it's I think a lot of that is just the fact there's so many great designers. It doesn't take much in order for your course now not to be, you know, whatever we used to call good. The bar changed, and I'm not saying this isn't good. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's not the kind of course that's going to go in and do damage in a contest, I don't think, because there's so many great designers out there. So hopefully the feedback that as I was playing it made sense. And then ultimately, for the designer, do what makes sense for you, right? This is just one person's opinion.